These traces of civilization are a good sign. This could be the way out of here.
The more humans that come into the swamps, the more they're going to come up against alligators. This is very much their home. They can lie low in the water here, drop into that mud, and you're hardly going to notice them. You know, you can always stand on top of them before you're going to realise. But your best weapon is actually your ears. Just listen, because when anything moves through here, you're basically going to hear it. Overhunting once threatened the gator population, but since the 1970s their numbers have gone up nearly tenfold. There's 1.5 million of them in these swamps. There's definitely something thrashing around about 50 yards away over there. Just move really quietly up. Hunting is encouraged here. Each year hunters kill 30,000 wild gators for their skin and meat, and I want that meat. There you go, do you hear that? There's something way over this way. Let's go round it. Alligator attacks on humans have increased dramatically in the US. In the last decade, more people have been killed than in the previous 30. With so many alligators around, contact is inevitable. But there are ways of dealing with them if you ever have to. Okay, come through, he's seen us now. Come on, let's come nice and steady.
One bite from this would sever my arm like a rotten twig.
But it's a good size, about 6 foot probably.
A gator this big is already fully mature, but it will continue to increase in size. And once they strike, their instinct is to get you into a death roll.
You know, this is just going to be 6 foot of solid muscle. And do not underestimate how powerful these things are. And this thing is stronger than me, and it's definitely faster than me.
You can't outrun these. They can sprint at over 35 miles an hour. And this close to him, you've got no means of escape.
And look, those eyes are looking straight at me. He's pretty primed. He doesn't need to be scared of very much in these swamps, and that's why he's not backing away from me.
There's no going back now. I've got to do it as quickly and as humanely as possible. I want to pin it down, clamp its jaw shut, and then hold on.
Okay, I need to go for this fast. Okay. And really, this guy is just solid power. And try and keep his mouth shut. All the power of its jaws are to force it closed. There's not very much strength to open it.
The most efficient way to dispatch it is to sever the spinal column behind the head.
Okay, that's his spinal cord cut.
And death is instantaneous.
Okay, let's go and get this thing skinned, and I'll cook it later. This alligator is going to be incredibly useful to me. But first, I need to find a place to make camp. There's a good bit of higher ground just over there. If I reach that, that's going to be a good place to set up camp. Oh, that's a bit deep enough.
Tides, rain and storms can make the water levels rise several feet in just a few hours. So it's important to pitch your swamp camp on the highest ground you can find.
Actually, this could work quite nicely here. Use this as a platform to lie on. Lots of Spanish moss as well. What I haven't got is any sort of vine around here. I've got one idea of what I can use.
Alligator hide is one of the strongest and supplest of animal skins, which makes it great material to work with.